We are talking about spring 2022 trends. Hello and welcome back. I am Rebecca and this is The Roman Co. On this channel we talk all things fashion, style tips, outfit ideas, shopping your closet, slow fashion, thrifting, all that goodness. Today I'm going to talk about some spring trends that I've been seeing for 2022. Now, where am I getting this information? So for me, I do a little bit of research, I dig in. These are trends that I've seen on the runway, research that I've done in popular magazines such as Vogue, Marie Claire, Harper's Bazaar, Glamour, a few online places like Tagwalk, social media, always a great one, and then just street style. What are people wearing in the streets? What am I seeing? Now, I want to put a caveat in there. Although I'm talking about trends, I want to say I always believe wear what you love regardless of what's trending, what's not. But I do love talking about trends because they do tell us a story of a point in time in history. So if you hear things like, that reminds me of the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, it's because at that point in time, fashion had very specific style and silhouettes associated with it. Always wear what you love. If you feel comfortable in something, you will always look stylish and confident. So for me, I don't go looking for trends when I'm building my wardrobe, although I am attracted to some trends. If I do like a trend, I want to make sure it's a piece that I can wear in my wardrobe, that I will actually wear it, that really matches my personal style, and I will wear well beyond its trending lifespan. So this may be a long one, just putting that out there. There's a lot of things that have been coming up in trends for spring. Some you've seen in my fashion trends for all of 2022. I will link that in the description below. And there's some new ones popping up here and there as well. So grab your favorite drink, get cozy. We are talking trends. Extreme layering. What is extreme layering? It's really kind of anything goes with layering and multiple layers. It's kind of the idea of pairing layering pieces that may not normally go together, building layers upon layers. I'm actually loving this trend. Although I live in Southern California where I can only wear a few layers, I love the style technique of layering. To me, it just adds that extra element of style. And if you can get layering down, your style will be taken to the next level. Another kind of highlight with this specific trend is I'm noticing a lot of dresses over jeans or over pants. So kind of that you know, two pieces you wouldn't normally layer together. I'm noticing that quite a bit. Bright colors and color combinations. So since 2020, there's been a massive movement toward bright and bold colors, and spring 2022 is no different. We are seeing things like yellows and fuchsias and royal blues and cerulean blues and orange and beautiful pops of Kelly green. All of these colors. The runway shows for spring 2022 did show a lot of yellow, and yellow in a monochromatic way. Color blocking was also huge, pairing these bright colors together. For color blocking, Tom Ford had a lot of color blocking in his Nina Ricci. You saw it everywhere. For monochromatic, all over yellow, Dior, Chanel. Now, if you're not as comfortable wearing color, but you do want to start incorporating it into your wardrobe, you can start doing it in small ways like accessories, handbags, shoes, pieces like that. You can start incorporating colors bit by bit in those small ways. Bold prints. Yes, we are still seeing the bold prints. I'm talking retro prints. I'm talking huge floral prints. Matching sets. Now, matching sets have been around for a while, but I'm telling you, they are still here. So if you had a matching set, bring it back out for spring because it's still here. Personally, I love matching sets. Honestly, I love that you can wear them together and it just looks so fantastic. Or you can wear them as individual pieces. It's just, there's so many ways to style two-piece sets. All white. Yes, the all white from head to toe is a trend for spring. Now this comes in many different forms. It could be white dresses, it could be white suits. You saw this with Max Mara, you saw it with Chloe, Valentino. All white was everywhere in a lot of the research I did. Tailored and suiting. Now what is this? This is again the suiting sets that have been trending for a while. You have the big blazers, you have the tailored pieces paired with maybe a pleated feminine skirt or a lace skirt, the juxtapose of the tailored and the ultra feminine pieces. That combination is trending. You're also seeing suiting with shorts instead of trousers. You're seeing kind of that Bermuda style short paired with a matching blazer. Now we've talked about this one before, mini skirts. I'm a huge fan of this one, but I will say there are multiple lengths of these mini skirts. You have anything from ultra micro mini to just a classic mini. You have low rise, ultra low rise, high waisted. The mini skirt is here and it is everywhere. I don't know if there was a runway show where it didn't show up, and you've already started seeing it in the retail stores. Maxi skirts. Yes, so completely opposite from the mini skirt. These long length skirts are back. Now, this next trend is no surprise. We've talked about it before. You've seen it everywhere. It is the early 2000s, or maybe even just 2000s. I'll put 2000s out there. First of all, low rise. I'm not telling you low rise is coming back. I'm telling you low rise is back. Oh yes, in a big bad way. I have seen it with my own eyes. I literally, when I go to some of these vintage markets, you can see a high trend in low rise. In fact, I saw more low rise at the last market I went to than high rise. And not only am I seeing it in jeans, but you're seeing it in skirts, you're seeing it in trousers, you're seeing it everywhere, and it is not going away. Also, things like crop tops and the mini cardigans are back. Michael Kors had some mini cardigans in his line for spring, so did Brandon Maxwell. Butterflies. And we talked about this in my last trends video, but Bloomerang had that crazy butterfly top that was so Y2K, but it is also coming back in accessories. It's coming back in prints, butterflies, butterflies, butterflies. Cargo pants. Now this is not what I saw in any of the publications I was looking at. I'm seeing this a lot on social media, and I'm seeing this a lot in real life. I know Tom Ford had some cargos in his spring runway show, and so did Zimmerman, but cargo pants are definitely coming back. Also, a bit of that grunge vibe from the early 2000s. I know Vivienne Westwood is pretty famous for it. Also, something I've been hearing here and there is a style from 2010, which is interesting. There's something called twee fashion, which I knew what it was at the time. I didn't realize that it had a name. It's kind of that Zooey Deschanel-esque look from around 2010. Also Tumblr fashion, which is really fascinating to me. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for this one. I haven't seen it trending pretty hard, but I've been hearing it come up in conversations here and there. This next category, I'm just gonna call it sexy. This is things like sheer. Oh my gosh, sheer was everywhere. My favorite was in the Gucci Love show. Ugh, it was beautiful, gorgeous, love that show. How do you translate this one into real life? I mean, maybe you'll go out with a sheer top and nothing else, and that's great. My thought is most of the time you'll probably be layering with a cute bra top under, or maybe a blazer over, things like that. There are definitely ways you can incorporate sheer tops and dresses in real life. This also includes tight fitting pieces, short pieces, corsets I talked about in my last trends video, straps, strappy and crisscross straps. Cutouts are very popular, and they've been pretty popular for a while, and this season is no different. Okay, shiny, yes, things like liquid metal and sequins, textures and fabrics like that are trending as well. And not only just your silver and gold, but you are seeing colorful metallics as you saw in the Versace show. Dramatic details and movement is this next trend category. Fringe. Fringe has a lot of movement. I've seen fringe everywhere, from dresses to tops to pants to handbags. Literally everywhere, boots even. I've seen long trains. I know Missoni had this gorgeous long train top. You saw it in Carolyn Herrera. There's a lot of that kind of back detail of trains or capes, things like that that I saw on some of the runways. Also poof details, volume, and futuristic, which is interesting. I rarely see it incorporated in real life. So I'd be interested to see if I could, if I do see this like futuristic trend show up. All right, feminine details, things like lace, things with ruffles. I saw some beautiful lace in Ulla Johnson and Michael Kors, just that ultra feminine vibe. All right, shoes. I talked about this before, but platforms. Definitely trending for spring and all of 2022. The other thing I've been hearing a lot about, and I didn't see this in any of the publications, but I've been hearing a lot of ballet flats coming back. Now, this is a trend that I'm not going to get into. I was never a fan of ballet flats. They just never made me feel good, but I definitely can see a lot of people incorporating ballet flats into their wardrobe. I will definitely be wearing platforms, that's for sure. Okay, I just want to give a quick shout out to some other things that I've been noticing. Sportswear, things like matching tracksuits, cat suits, which I talked about in my last trends video. Crochet, also leg decor. Now this could come from like things like patterned tights, mesh pants, even just solid color tights. I've been noticing that a lot as well. Whew, we did it. We covered the majority of trends that I've at least seen. Let me know in the comments below if there are any trends that you've been noticing that I didn't mention. Also, let me know which one was your favorite and which one you think you're gonna incorporate into your wardrobe. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I always appreciate your support. I try to have videos out every Friday. You can also find me on Instagram at therealm.co. Until next time, wear what you love.